Hello everybody and happy Halloween. Ooh. Listen to that ambiance. So this game is somewhat reminiscent of an RPG adventure game. Furthermore, it also has that butterfly effect mechanic, so the choices that you make in the game will affect the outcome. So without further ado, let's crack on. Live in a city of... Yeah. Select 2 traits. Traits unlocked additional paths and dialogue options. Observant, pick up on vibes, understand others' perspectives. I like that one. I like that one. Smells bullshit, also not good at bullshit. No door can hold you. Mystical. Strange and unusual. You see threads of reality in a way others cannot. Powerful build. Strong, athletic, pinnacle of fitness. Can shotgun a root beer in 3 seconds. Ugh, so manly. Book smart. You know, lots of fun facts. Research is your favourite activity. Straight A student. Hot. Attractive, charming. People want to either be with you or be you. Now I'm going to go for keen eye. Oh, I get to pick 2. Oh, okay. Let's go for this one. Okay. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off. And now here you are, awake again and still exhausted. For a moment you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops in seedy depots that felt unsafe, even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself travelling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of her mother, your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in SCARLET HOLLOW. So anyway, as I was saying... Oh wait. Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours talking at you, without pause. You're not even sure he stopped when you started to doze off. At first, you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. Oh, he's one of them, is it? You can tell by his face. He has the social awareness of a fucking goldfish, look at him. I was up in Maryland, looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know? Pushing joggers into the harbour, that sort of thing. If I don't think remaining silent is going to give him a signal. He's probably just going to keep going. You do your best to keep a blank face. Waking up, and by extension accidentally giving him permission to keep talking to you, was a mistake. I fucking knew it! So this girl comes up to us swinging her purse, yelling about how she was going to call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend and he said it hurt a lot, so I guess she really was mad and not just playing. But she kept swinging, and she was getting closer and closer to the edge. So soon enough, she lost her balance and fell into the harbour. How's my American accent, by the way? We didn't even have to push her. Yeah, such a good laugh and finished her out. I don't care. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. The fuck? Though about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like for real. And Geese. Geese! You alright there, Geese? You ever just get so mad you like want to kill somebody? I'm gonna pick your nose. Nobody's ever broken up with me. I never felt that way, no. I've never wanted to kill someone. You'll get it when someone tries to break your heart one day. It changes a person. Makes them think things... I honestly could have killed that woman. Yeah, looking at those serial super nonce eyes of yours, I'm fucking not surprised. Anyway, she's giving birth to us... what? She's... oh my god. So I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. Well, that's good. But I don't know if I'm, like, into that stuff. So I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. What's wrong with you, dude? Your girlfriend is giving birth right now and you're thinking about ditching her to go and have fun in New York after she tried to break up with you and you threatened to kill her? Hey now, I never threatened to kill her. Okay, maybe over text, just a little. But fatherhood is scary, plus her mum is there. So it's not like she's alone, and her mum doesn't like me much, so I'd probably just make things super stressful. She'll understand. She's chill. Yeah, anyways, would you say you were headed? I didn't. It's not like I'm going to follow you off the bus or anything. Yeah, good. Too fucking right. So if you aren't getting off at my stop, then you must be headed to SCARLET HOLLOW, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I'd know. Almost nobody ever goes up that way. Though come to think of it, I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There is a coal mine up in Hollow, and there is always a job listing or two on the boards around here. I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself, but my buddies got desperate enough to try it. I haven't heard from them in a while now that I think about it. I should see if they're on Facebook, see how they're doing up there. Hope they didn't die. He looks back at his phone, for once focused on something other than you. Oh, and this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Lovely? Yeah, back off. Hope you don't get too bored without me. The stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. They're boiled peanuts. Got them from the gas station a few buses and the accent's back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Plus they drip all over my bag. I don't want to carry them anymore. No thanks. You put your hand up and say no. I'm not really hungry. There's still a good 45 minutes left in your journey, pal. Assuming nothing goes wrong, best have them in hand. The young man sets the peanuts down on the empty seat next to him. The juices dribble out through the bottom of the bag and into the upholstery, instantly soaking it in the peanut brine. And with that, I'll leave you. Safe travels, friend. Yeah, back off. And just like that, you're alone. Though the stranger's peanuts still remain on the seat. Now that he's gone, you don't see any need to take his soggy leftovers. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow. End of the line. Almost there. Okay. Bus finally comes to a stop. It brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. Well, the sign reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed that there's so much road, let alone the bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as the bus pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. Hey, Stanley. Gonna pick your nose. You instantly recognise the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be there. Hot. Make a good first impression with your winning smile. I'm not trying to seduce my own cousin, fucking hell. Hey, Tabitha. Come on, let's get back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusky relic. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains the icy silence as she focuses on the road. Tip: dialogue options labeled explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Okay. That is such an inappropriate thing to say. I guess we're both a member of the Dead Mums Club now, huh? You know you can talk to me, right? I lost my mum too. I know we only just met, but I went through a similar thing. I'm good. Tabitha stares. Tabitha. I don't know these names. Tabitha stares straight ahead, her expression tense and icy. She's going to remain silent. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up a steep mountain road. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. The old family homestead. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost to you. Someone used to dingy apartments in grey estates. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed. Always with anger burned underneath her words. Okay. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you. A jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it, perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. As soon as you enter, you're hit with a blast of dusty air. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive. Each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges. Excuse me. I had a kebab. You can hear doors creak on their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen. And hallways, I guess. but only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. So, you live here? Yeah, and I'm letting you stay here for free, so mind your manners. Or did your mother not teach you about those? This is my cousin. Shall we take our tour? Follow me. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through the long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over the holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socialising with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter jelly. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Tip, some explore options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. I have to say, there's a lot of options here. I love peanut butter and jelly. Just gonna be passive. This is so nice. It's so much bigger than what I'm used to in the city. Is that a kitchen island? It is. Thank you. Oh, slight eyebrow raise. I don't know if she's warming up to me a little bit. I might want to eat something other than peanut butter and jelly this week. Is there somewhere in town we can get groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online, so I wouldn't be going with you. It's a general store. How very folks here. Sweet. Thanks. Cool. Good talk. Alright, what's next? Bathroom, follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Hello, boys. I'm just gonna pick your nose. Nope. Before following your cousin down the hall, you decide to pet the cat. She bites you hard and hisses violently. Tabitha sighs. What little shit! Gonna pick your nose again. As you've now learned, you should not pet Frou-Frou. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Come on, the bathroom awaits. You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights, it'll get easier to navigate these spaces. I read that wrong. Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must. Yes, I'm gonna take the biggest poo in that fucking toilet. Place is rank. Look at those. Ugh. Were they fucking leaving toothbrushes in Barbicide on a wine glass? And oh my god, it is a nasty, wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. I don't think they're a mystery. I would not be nice. If she's my family, right, I'm just gonna go, this is the worst bathroom I've ever seen. You can practically hear Tabitha roll her eyes at you from the other side of the bathroom wall. She cleans mine, but refuses to do more than that. So you can blame her for the state of this place. Why don't you fucking clean it, you lazy scumbag? You knew I was coming. You didn't prepare the place. Don't put the blame on other people, you scumbag. I don't like Tabitha. You need to clean it. You sigh in resignation. Janie isn't the only person capable of cleaning things. Tabitha scoffs from the other side of the room. Hurry up and do your business so we can move on with our lives. Oh my god. Fuck this place. You lift the toilet seat. Bugs skitter from the bowl. There's no toilet paper. What am I going to use to wipe my backside? I'm good. You aren't desperate enough for this. You know, on second thought, I don't think I need to go. You might as well try since we're here. Is there another bathroom I could use? There's my bathroom and my departed mother's. But this one is the guest bathroom. So you should get used to using it. Do you know what? There's nothing worse than needing a shit and not being able to go. So while I'm here, I'm going to suck it up and do my business. You lift the toilet seat, bugs skitter from the bowl. Use the facilities. A toilet is a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing. And this is as good a place as any. You do what you must do and rejoin your cousin in the hall. Okay. I better get fucking AIDS. Last stop on the tour. Follow me. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. The room smells old. Dust, mildew, wood rot. It has it all. A week of sleeping in this place might give you permanent lung damage. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you'd better be grateful. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. I guess I'll start to get settled. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Tips, some dialogue options will be additional. I know. Do you know what? As abrasive as it is, but the thing is, like, she's going through a bereavement of herself, and I don't think bad chemistry is going to help us out too much. Are you sure you're okay? You seem kind of upset. I'm fine. I just need to get back to work. Alright, I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. We'll see. There's a lot that needs to be done this week. Bye! Your cousin leaves through the front door. And now it's just you. You and the sprawling, decrepit estate. A PB&J sounds great right now. Okay, you haven't eaten anything all day. The only thing louder than your stomach right now are the creaks and moans of the ancient place. A peanut butter and jelly sandwich sounds exactly what you need to take on the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task, given the state of the place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you'll probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly, bread plates, and a knife. Well, naturally, you go to the fridge first. As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch a note taped to the door, reading, "Janie, stay out," in all caps. Below it, in a separate handwriting, are the words, "Okie dokie." Nice. You open the fridge. You already feel a deep urge to wash your hands even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. Grab the ice cream. It's right there. Come on. You can do it. No. Just take the jelly. You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief when you realise it's recent. Whew. This was either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen Tabitha actually uses. All you need now is a plate, a knife, bread, some peanut butter. Better close this fridge and keep looking. Close the fridge. You return to the kitchen, closing the fridge behind you. Gonna poke your bum. Boop, 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 boop. What are you gonna do, Frou Frou? Boop, boop, boop. Search the cabinets. This cabinet must be where Tabitha keeps dishware, and oddly enough, the utensils. You grab a plate and butter knife. All you need now is peanut butter and some bread. Close the cabinet. You close the cabinet and look back to the rest of the kitchen. I need some bread now. The pantry. Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. Jesus Christ, it's like a fucking uni student lives here. Keen eye, look close. Look closer. You squint into the darkness of the pantry. Behind the moulded bread, a single book lies forgotten. A thin layer of dust collected its cover. You pick it up. It's a fucking dead mouse. You flip to a bookmarked page. Both calf's brain and aspic are unappetizing enough on their own, and you can only imagine how vile the combination of the two would be. What kind of person would call this their favourite food? No wonder your mum ran far, far away from this place. You shut the book and put it back in its place. I'll take the bread. All you need now is some peanut butter, blah blah blah. Take peanut butter. The king of nut butters. For fuck's sake. And only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches. Only 3%? This is the last ingredient you need to make your PB&J sandwich. Time to get to work. Take the mac and cheese. That bitch. Close the pantry. Make that PB&J. Despite the state of the horrendous kitchen, you have successfully combined your 3 ingredients to make the PB&J sandwich. Congratulations. You can feed yourself. All of that hassle when it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. Go to check out the garden. This garden was reclaimed by the wilderness long ago. You don't think you want to go out there after all. Are you even up to date on your tetanus shots? You close the door behind you and return to the kitchen. You're done here. Congratulations, you've eaten and have a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? Let's go see the room first. Now that you have finally eaten, the aches and pains of your journey have started to sink deep into your bones. You stumble up the stairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of your day. You stand at the entrance to your room. Yep. I'm gonna pick your nose. You drag a suitcase over to the dresser and open the bottom drawer. And a possum lurks within it. It is quiet but angry. Oh, pardon me. Gently smack the possum. Put clothes on top of the possum. Oh, pardon me. That seems like a me thing to do. You gently close the drawer, leaving the marsupial in peace. Leaving the marsupial? Peel? What? What are these words? I need to learn English. This drawer belongs to the opossum, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's not what I meant. You open the top drawer next. It's empty. As good a place as you'll find to put your clothes. Right, cool. Based on the state of the house, you wonder if you had been better off keeping your clothes in your nice, clean bag. But there's no going back now. Examine the painting on the wall. This must have been an old relative of yours. Very old, judging by the dates of the inscriptions. You've never heard of her. But you barely heard anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago. So that's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this Mary Belle Scarlet the next time you see her. That is, if she's actually in the mood for a conversation. Take a nap. You've earned it. You immediately collapse in the bed. You're tired enough that being alone in a strange new place won't stop you from passing out. Or so you thought. You cough as a small amount of dust rises up from the mattress. These sheets must be fresh. But everything beneath them might have been around to see the dawn of civilization. You try to settle in, but the bed is lumpy in strange places, and you can feel the springs pressing through the fabric. You might be tired, but you're far from tired enough to get in more than a few minutes of uncomfortable napping. Check the closet. Well, that's the thing of nightmares. I'm gonna pick your nose. Pick up the doll. Of course, you're sharing a room with a creepy doll. You pick it up to examine it more closely. Its tag reads, Property of Alexandra. No need to carry this around with you. You close the closet behind you. Look out the window. You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you owned this place, you'd totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. You'd go out and pull weeds, chop trees. What are you telling me what I'd do? You'd go out and pull weeds, chop trees, carve topiaries, and do whatever you needed to do to return it to its former glory. And once it was all done, you'd sit by the fountain, which of course would have had a little goldfish in it, and drink a floral tea enjoying the birdsong. Oh yes, how conservative. Yeah, you'd definitely do that, just not right now. Right, I think I'm going to leave this here for now. Thank you very much for watching. This is Scarlet Hollow, Part 1, Episode 1. Stick around for the next episode. It's coming real soon. Bye!